You're welcome to Seremba Online School. My name is Katerega Fred. Today we are going to talk about a topic known as current electricity. Hope the candidates, you are very ready. Current electricity. In this topic, I've listed down some of the common terms we are going to be talking about. I know there are so many other terms I have not listed here, but these are some of the common terms. And what you see in brackets, for example, charge here, you're seeing a capital Q. That means that is how we denote it. Electric current, we use capital I. Coulomb, we use capital C. Ampere, we use capital A. Resistance, we use capital R. So these are just the letters we use to denote those terms. But specifically, what are we going to talk about in current electricity? Okay, in current electricity, we are going to be dealing with electric charges in motion. Electric charges in what? In motion. I know some of you now, you are asking yourself, what is meant by the term what? Charge. I can give you a simple example. And when you are at home, try to switch on. Try to switch on and switch off. When you switch on a bulb, okay? When you switch on, you see a bulb giving light, okay? So ask yourself, what passes through the wires and it enables that bulb to give light? That is the charge I'm talking about. So charges are in what? In motion. Therefore, what is meant by the term charge? In simple terms, this charge, the one we denote using capital Q, is the quantity of electricity, that passes. Are you noting it? Quantity of electricity that passes or that flows, or is the quantity of electricity that passes any point, others you can call it section, any point of a conductor. Others can call it a section of a conductor. Quantity of electricity that passes any point of a conductor. For example, those wires now are conductors because you know they are copper wires. So when you switch on, charge will start flowing through them, and then you see the bulb giving light. That one is the charge I'm talking about. But what is the SI unit of charge? SI unit of charge is Coulomb. Is Coulomb, the one we denote using capital C. The one we denote using capital C. But when this charge, okay, that is the SI unit of charge. Are we together? It's Coulomb. But then we have what we call electric current. I'll talk about what a Coulomb is in simple terms, don't worry. Then electric current. Now this electric current, I think this current is the rate of flow. Is the rate of flow of charge. Is the rate of flow of charge. You know, in physics, when we talk about the rate of flow, what comes to your mind? That means it is per unit time. Therefore, our current, the one we call capital I, are we together, is given by charge divided by the time for which that charge flows in a circuit, for example. And remember, our charge is the capital Q and our time is the T. Therefore, current is equal to charge divided by time. Are we together in that case? Current is equal to charge divided by what? Time. But SI unit of current in this case, SI unit of current is ampere. SI unit of current is what? Ampere. Capital what? Capital A. Then this means that they can ask you to define what a Coulomb is. What a Coulomb is. I can give you an example. If, for example, remember the relationship we can get from here, charge is the same as current times time. Current times what? Time. I can give you an example of a circuit. A circuit. If a current, for example, if a current of 1 ampere, remember the SI unit of current is amperes, flows in a circuit, for 1 second. Are we there? Then I ask you that find the charge or find the quantity of electricity. What formula do you use? So this means that charge is equal to current times time. What is the current? 1 ampere. Are we together? What is the time? 1 second. That means that the charge becomes 1 coulomb. Now they can ask you what is meant by the term coulomb. I'm going to define a coulomb basing on this. What is meant by the term coulomb? What is meant by the term a coulomb? What is meant by the term a coulomb? Are you seeing my question? Remember, to get 1 coulomb, current is 1 ampere and the time is 1 second. Therefore, we are going to use some of these and we define. So we say, solution to this, a coulomb is the quantity of electricity. Remember, quantity of electricity means charge. You can say is the charge or is the quantity of electricity. A coulomb is the quantity of electricity. I can put in brackets, or is the charge. Are we there? A coulomb is the quantity of electricity, or is the charge, which flows in 1 second. In 1 second, I think it is the quantity of electricity, or is the charge which flows in 1 second in a circuit, or I can say in a conductor, or in a circuit, or in a conductor, through which a current, I think, remember, current is 1 ampere and time is 1 second. So we are generating this definition from here, that is the quantity of electricity, the charge which flows in 1 second in a circuit or in a conductor, through which a current, remember current is 1 ampere, through which a current of 1 ampere flows. I think it. So quantity of electricity that passes, the quantity of electricity that passes in a circuit in 1 second, through which a current of 1 ampere flows. So that's what meant by a coulomb. Okay. Then we have seen charge, current, ampere, and that. Therefore, you have understood some of these terms: charge, electric current. You have seen coulomb, ampere as the SI unit. Then mathematically, you can do this simple example. They can give you an example. That a current of 2 amperes flows in a circuit for 10 minutes. Then they ask you that find the what? The charge, or find the quantity of electricity. This means you come here and just say that the charge is equal to current times time. Are we together? But now look at your time. Your time is in minutes. You have to convert to seconds. So 10 minutes, in each minute there are 60 seconds. Therefore, your time becomes 600 seconds. Therefore, the charge becomes current. What is our current? Remember, our current is 2 amperes. Are we there in that case? Remember, our current is 2 times the time is 600. Therefore, the charge becomes 1,200 coulombs. And we have seen what a coulomb is. However, take note of this. You know, I've told you that the current is measured in amperes, but there can be other units of what? Current. For example, if they give you, for example, that what you need to know, that 1 milliampere, they can use the word mil what? Ampere. 1 milliampere. Are you seeing it? Remember, the SI unit of current is ampere, but there are other units like milliamperes, I get it, microampere. So 1 milliampere, that means the same as 1 over 1,000 amperes. In this case, if I give you that 2 milliamperes and you're converting them to amperes, that means get this value and divide by 1,000. Then you take to the correct SI unit, which is recommended. Therefore, for that matter, you will get that answer in amperes, which is 0.002 amperes. If they give you that, for example, 1 microampere, are you seeing this one? 1 microampere. This one looks like mu. That's 1 microampere. That means it's the same as 1 over. Are you getting it? A microampere divided by, that is 1m now. There are 6 zeros down in amperes. Others, they just call it 1 times 10 power negative 6. You also do the same to convert, to take to the SI unit, which is recommended. You must be careful about that. For example, you can do a question here, simple question here. Or before we do the question, take note of that. We are going to see it in the next lesson. But, however, before I conclude, they can give you a question when they are asking you to find the current, or when they are asking you to find the time. So they can ask you to find the current when they have given you charge and they have given you the time for which the charge flows. You just adjust this equation and you make the substitutions. Okay? They can ask you to find the time when you are given charge and the current. Hope that is very simple. So I'm going to stop here for today. We are going to continue with the other terms in our next lessons. Thank you for listening and watching us.